Welcome to Seneca Indians Basketball, live on kneo.org. This broadcast is a sporting outreach of the KNEO Sports Network. You're now locked into the official pregame show for the Seneca Indians. Now let's join Ben Walcott live on location.
And a pleasant good evening, and we welcome you here to Seneca, Missouri as we get set for the regular season finale here this evening. It's also the Big 8 finale as it's part of a makeup game, as it is the 19-6 East Newton Patriots coming in at 5-2 in Big 8 play versus the Seneca Indians, 1-23 overall, 0-7 in Big 8 play. Your countdown to tip-off sponsors: People's Bank of Seneca, Prater's Pharmacy. I'm Ben Wolcott, joined by Coach Daryl Harbaugh, as this is a game, once again, that should have been played in the end of January. Unfortunately, it's kind of been the one little spurt that we had of winter weather this year, and it got postponed here to the final game of the regular season. Both these teams just looking to get a little bit better as they head into district play. For Seneca, they start district play on Tuesday against Mount Vernon. For East Newton, they actually will play the winner of that Mount Vernon-Seneca game next Thursday night at 7 o'clock. All district games are up at Nevada High School. This East Newton team, very good. Nevada, the 1 seed in the district. And, you know, they played already once this year, Daryl. And East Newton, it was up at Nevada, and East Newton only lost by 7, so you know if they can get to that championship game, even though it's on Nevada's home floor, East Newton's got to feel like they got a shot. Oh, yeah, they got a shot. I mean, I guarantee Kyle Fields will have them ready. They're very disciplined with the basketball. They make their cuts, they set their picks, they do, and they play defense very well. The defense will keep them in a game. They block out well. You know, that you don't hardly get any offensive rebounds against them. They're just solid fundamentally. And it's tough to beat somebody. You always be in a basketball game if you can play defense. This Seneca team looking to find some confidence to build as they head into that district game against Mount Vernon. They lost to Mount Vernon a couple weeks ago. And, we always talk about how it's so hard to beat a team for a second, if not a third time. So, I think if they can go in there and punch them in the mouth a little bit early, try and shell shock the Mount Vernon team and give themselves a little bit of belief. Yeah, I mean, I still think these kids play better when they play out of control. They're just up and down the court and let their natural ability come out. They love to run and gun. They love to shoot the threes. They got some good shooters on the team. Go ahead, take a time out. Come back with more to this on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
People's Bank of Seneca. We care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. PeoplesBankOfSeneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians!
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is, better health, better you.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
I'm Bryce Johnson with this Unpacking It Sports and Faith Minute. Many sports have out-of-bounds lines indicating where a player is allowed to go. And although players are free to move anywhere they want within those lines, getting too close to the line increases the chances of stepping out of bounds. When following Jesus, we're given boundaries to protect us and keep us from going out of bounds. Unfortunately, we too often flirt with sin and get as close to the line of disobedience as we can. Instead of asking where the line is, we should be more concerned with where God is. We should want to be closer to Him rather than close to the line of sin. In the Bible, it says, above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Today, let's be encouraged to remain centered on Jesus with a strong desire to please Him. Let's not tiptoe around sin, thinking we're not going to cross the line. I'm Bryce Johnson, and you can unpack that. For more, go to unpackingit.com.
And we welcome you back as Seneca and East Newton. That's kind of interesting. One of the clocks is 42.3. The other one said 41.6. But Seneca and East Newton, I want to say get set, but they're still a little bit of ways from getting set. But Daryl, you know, this Seneca team I think it was a week ago today, took Lighthouse Christian right down to the wire, and they're hoping that will build some confidence for them.
They did because they got they hit some threes, they got the ball moving, they got the game going up and down the court. That's when they're the best. That's when I think they play the best. I think their natural ability comes out when they get running up and down the court. Maybe it looks chaotic, it looks out of kilter, but I still think that they play the best when they're doing that. And they did hit some shots and come back and almost won that game.
Yeah, they had a chance to send it to overtime. As it was a tough look for Thomas Atkins, but he had a look at trying to hit a three to send that game to overtime. That's really all you can ask for. And the beginning of that contest, or the beginning of the fourth quarter, is really what got Seneca back into that game, because they were down 13 or 14 to start the fourth quarter, and they hit a 4-point play and then a 3-point play, and it was a 7-0 run very quickly, and all of a sudden you're only down 6 or 7, and you got a whole lot of belief.
You hit a few big points, you get a few turnovers, and next thing you know, you're running up down the court, you kick it out, someone hits a shot, and everything goes up. I mean, what do you say? You start walking. You start walking on your tiptoes again. That's what it's like, and it's fun when it gets to that point. But the problem is when you get to that point, and then all of a sudden you try to maintain that by shutting down and trying to play conservative. Man, that just backfires all the time. I would just turn them loose and let them go. I'd be like a horse. I'd be taking a whip to them.
Take another timeout. Come back with more of the preview after this on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is Numac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is numac.com or 417-451-1515. Numac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is your touchstone energy partner.
The Seneca R7 School District is proud to support the student athletes and coaches competing in this game. High school activities help students learn life values such as hard work, dedication, and teamwork. The Seneca R7 School District is honored to serve such a great community and wants to thank all the Indian fans for their great support. The Seneca R7 School District. Tradition, pride, class.
A business impact partner of KNEO is ProLube Tire and Auto Center in Neosho. Serving the area since 2001, they're open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. ProLube Tire and Auto Center offers tire and brake repair, as well as transmission service, front-end alignments, and more. Located at 1406 North Business 49 in Neosho. More information 417-526-4984 or online at proluberepair.com.
A proud backer of the Seneca Indians is Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home of Seneca. Located at 1101 Cherokee, they are honored to serve the area with traditional service options, including church and graveside services. They also have prearranged funeral plans. For more information, the phone number for Funeral Director Mike Steele at Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home of Seneca is 417-776-2251 or online campbell-biddlecomefh.com.
Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Seneca is the place to go before or after the game. Check out their amazing menu of fan-favorite blizzards like Oreo or cookie dough. Happy hour is daily from 2 to 5 p.m. That means everything you can drink from a straw is half price, excluding premium shakes. Don't forget to grab one of their $7 meal deals or their signature stack burgers and top it off with a Misty Slush. The Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Seneca, located at 308 Washington, open daily from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Proud to support the Seneca Indians.
Mid-America Specialty Markets of Seneca is a supporter of the Seneca Indians, and they're proud to bring you today's game. They provide insurance services for the four-state area, including home, auto, life, and agribusiness. Located at 910 Washington Avenue in Seneca, they are licensed in Missouri, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Kansas. Learn more today at midminsurance.com or call 417-451-9177. Mid-America Specialty Markets. Protecting your business and family is our specialty.
Chapman Sawmill and Hardwood Lumber is located at 17402 Kentucky Road in Neosho. They specialize in custom woodworking, wide plank flooring, and custom sawing. They make headboards, dining tables, coffee tables, and even stairs for a staircase. For more information and see some of their work and get pricing, call 417-438-5507.
I'm Bryce Johnson with this Unpacking It Sports and Faith Minute. Elimination games during the playoffs are always so intense and fun. Nothing brings out the best in a team like the desperation they play with when everything is on the line. What about in our own lives? Do we live with a desperation mentality when serving God? Oftentimes, something drastic has to happen before we're willing to surrender ourselves in total desperation for God. But we don't have to wait until we're actually desperate to live like we're desperate. Jesus has already shown us his amazing love, so our response each day should be one of surrender. Paul writes in Romans, I plead with you to give your bodies to God because of all he has done for you. Let them be a living and holy sacrifice, the kind he will find acceptable. This is truly the way to worship him. Today, let's allow our desperation to please God. Lead us to sacrifice everything we have, knowing that victory is the result. I'm Bryce Johnson, and you can unpack that. For more, go to unpackingit.com.
And we welcome you back as Seneca and East Newton get ready for action here this evening. And Darryl, you look at this East Newton squad and just some of the quality losses that they have this year. Obviously 19-6, you're not going to have a ton of them, but you know, you lose the Pierce City Invitational to Crane, you lose to Clever, who's having a good year, you lose to Forsyth, who's having a good year. You know, Locust Grove, that's a, you know, I don't know if that's a bigger school out of Oklahoma.
Yeah, decent. Decent school. Smaller ones, school down south, but yeah.
You lose to Monette, which that one I was told, you know, East Newton was battling some sickness there, so they were without some of their top rotation guys, and then obviously the loss to Nevada, but they come in winners of 5 of their last 6 and have won 3 straight games, so they're looking to really build some momentum as they head into district play.
they're just trying to make sure they get through the game, nobody gets hurt, get all the pieces back together, and get everybody on the same page and on all the rhythm going. And like I said, ball movement, working together, everything.
And you look at this varsity roster for East Newton, you have 5 seniors and 3 juniors, excuse me. So 8 of your, looks like 8 of your 10 players that dress on varsity are upperclassmen. So that just kind of goes to show that, they've stuck with it. East Newton's been good for a while, but, they've stuck it out. They've stuck with the team and just gotten better, and it just proves whatever Kyle Fields has done, he does well over there at East Newton, because, 2021 they made it to the state quarterfinals, and, a down year for them seems like it's 12 or 13 wins.
Kyle he teaches the fundamentals well, and that's what you could tell the kids work, fundamentals, and if they're not doing things right fundamentally, he's on them and he's correcting them and he's making sure the boys are playing the game right. East Newton's kind of been a basketball school throughout the whole years. I mean, football's they've always been like the smaller school in the Big 8, and football's just not one of their main things. They've had some good teams over the years, but basketball and track, they are very good in basketball and track, and that's kind of their 2 main sports.
And I mean, I think it was 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago, they won their district in baseball for the first time as well. Because I remember they were I think a 3 or 4 seed in that district, and was able to upset a couple people and win their district. Had to go to Fairgrove and lost 3-0, but that was the first time they had won their district. So baseball isn't a bad thing either. They've been in our district the past couple of years, and Seneca beat them last year, but they've given everybody, it seems like, trouble.
Yeah, they're a bunch of good kids over there. They're a bunch of farm kids. They know what it means to work hard, and they play the game right. Whatever game they play it right, and they're tough to win.
And while we're talking about other sports teams over at East Newton, you can't be remiss. Once East Newton moved from the fall to the spring in softball, unfortunately for them, they've ended up in a district with both Diamond and Mount Vernon, but it seems like routinely they're in the top 10 in the state for softball in the spring.
Like you said, Ben, I mean, it's just those kids. You get a bunch of those kids going up there, and they know what it means to work, and they understand it because their parents have been there. You see a lot of the same names over and over, and on the East Newton rosters. Their parents have been there. Their kids understand what it means. So, yeah, they've had some great success.
And while we have a moment, there is still wrestling to be had, but want to give a couple shout-outs for Seneca as Eli Manley fell in his state championship bout, so he finished as state runner-up, but Caden Groom won his match in overtime, and so he is a state champion. Seneca still has 2 state championship matches to go, and Jace Renfro and Brant Laughlin. I know Laughlin won a state championship last year. I don't remember if Jace did, but they have both been very dominant throughout the year and hoping to add a couple more medals to their honor.
Well, the state championship is going to be right neck to neck. That they've got some teams up there too, and if Seneca's got to win, then Brant's got to win, and so does Renfro. They got to win, and it's those 2 matches right there are huge for Seneca.
Go ahead, take a timeout. Come back with more after this on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
Lions Forward is more than a campaign. It's our commitment to the future. Through private giving, we're expanding educational opportunities in Joplin and the 4-state area, strengthening programs, and investing in our students. Many MSSU graduates choose to stay in our region, becoming the healthcare professionals, educators, and business leaders who keep our community strong.
Marine Center Incorporated is a sponsor of Seneca Athletics. In business since 1979, they offer Mercury and Suzuki motors, along with low boats as well as boat repairs. Located at 4961 Highway 43 in Joplin, Missouri, open Monday through Friday 9 to 5, Saturday 9 to 12, and closed on Sunday. For more information, the phone number is 417-781-7450 or online at marinecenterjoplin.com. The Marine Center Incorporated, where the slogan is, your family boating headquarters.
Looking for a checking account with no hassles and no hidden fees? First Community Bank has you covered with our free checking account. Open yours today with just $50 and enjoy no monthly service charge, no minimum balance requirement, and access to free bill pay and First Link internet banking. Plus, get a free ATM card and a MasterCard debit card, subject to approval. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Pastor Rod Van Gorkum of First Baptist Church Seneca, and I would like to take a minute and share about grace. What is grace? Grace is when someone gives you something you don't deserve. See, I haven't done anything to deserve God's forgiveness, but He gives it by His grace. I haven't done anything to deserve God's love, but He gives it by His grace. I haven't done anything to deserve a bright future, but God gives away to me and to others by His grace. The Apostle Paul wrote in the book of Titus, chapter 2, verse 11, "For the grace of God hath appeared, bringing salvation to all men." Have you accepted God's gift of grace, His salvation through His Son, Jesus Christ? If not, please do. For the Bible says today is the day of salvation. For KNEO Radio, I'm Rod Van Gorkum.
And we welcome you back. 5.5 minutes left until we get to the start of this contest as Seneca and East Newton get set for battle. Two teams that know each other very well because they're not very far away from each other, Daryl. Something that you probably play with these kids during the summertime and every other sport.
They know these kids from running around all over the place. You played pickup games. You're playing. You know these kids back and forth. They're close. You know all the Neosho kids. You know all these Newton kids.
Probably know all the Mac kids.
Yeah, you do. You play them all the time, and so. Yeah, they know each other.
You look at the matchup history between these two teams. Seneca lost to East Newton last year, Darryl, but it was a close one, 49-41 on the road. 2 years ago, they beat them 52-38. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here at home. Seneca, this is your last home game of the regular season. You're trying to leave on a positive note if you're the Indians.
Yeah, you're trying to make progress. You got a young team. You're trying to make progress. You're trying to do the little things that you've coached all year long and try to get those fundamentals. You're trying to get those things done.
Countdown to tip-off sponsors. And now let's get to your starting lineups here, sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. First for the visiting East Newton Patriots, a 5'10 junior number 2, Carson Reinhart. A 5'10 junior number 4, Caden Cole. A 6'2 senior number 10, Caden Youngblood. A 6-foot junior number 21, Ethan Bales. And a 5'7 sophomore number 24, Noah Balls. Head coach of the Patriots is Kyle Fields. He's assisted by Dayton Shaw and Jason Colt. Starting lineups now for the Seneca Indians. Let me get their roster out here quickly. If it is the same as last time, it will be a 5'11 sophomore guard number 0, Lyndon Stedman. A 5'7 freshman guard number 1, Saul Ball. A 5'9 freshman guard number 5, Derek Sherwood. I think Blake McKinney started last time. That's always the question mark, is if McKinney starts versus Rush Crane.
You never know.
5'10", sophomore guard, number 13, Blake McKinney, and a 6-foot freshman forward, number 20, Brenton Crow. Head coach Skip Brock, assisted by David Sherwood and Dale Hunter. Go ahead and take a timeout for the national anthem. When we come back, we'll have the start of the game after this on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
You found it, the ultimate car wash. The one that leaves your vehicle looking brand new every single time. Do we have a prep team that pre-washes? You bet. Over 300 ports applying soap to your vehicle? Yes, sir. 40 high-pressure nozzles providing over 2,500 PSI of pressure? Who wouldn't? Buff and dry features that dry your car along with combined 100 horsepower blowers? Try 150. Be careful, we might just blow you away.
A sponsor of community broadcasting on KNEO, Southwest Missouri Bank in Neosho, serving the Neosho area from 2 locations. They offer personal banking services, including checking and savings accounts, home loans, and online banking. Learn more online at smbonline.com. Southwest Missouri Bank, an equal housing lender. Member FDIC, where their slogan is Southwest Missouri Bank, we can do that.
Crowder College, your future, our focus. At Crowder College, we have 6 convenient locations in Southwest Missouri and online programs to fit your needs. Flexible scheduling provides a pathway to a career or the opportunity to transfer to a 4-year university in a variety of programs. Cheer for the Rough Riders at athletic events. Use the Missouri A+ Scholarship Program for free tuition and common fees. At Crowder College, your future is our focus. Apply today at crowder.edu.
KNEO would like to thank the Big Nickel for sponsoring this portion of broadcasting on 91.7 FM. The Big Nickel is an advertising shopper for thousands of different items, from automobiles and livestock to help wanted and real estate. It covers a 70-mile radius in the 4-state area and is available in area businesses each week. Located at 1931 East 20th Street, Suite 103 in Joplin, Missouri. Their telephone number is 417-624-4100.
I'm Bryce Johnson with this Unpacking It Sports and Faith Minute. It seems to happen every football season. A player is about to score a touchdown, but they lose focus and drop the ball before they actually cross the goal line. In our own lives, we often get distracted and lose focus on what's most important. Instead of focusing on the end zone, we get caught up in worldly pursuits or worldly troubles. When we aren't focused on God first, it's like walking into the end zone without the ball. It's pointless. Instead of being distracted, anxious, and impatient, we can hold on to the promise of Matthew 6:33. But seek first His kingdom and His righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well. As we seek what's important to God, everything else finds its proper place, and we have all we need in Him. Today, are we dropping the ball because we've lost focus, or are we seeking God above all else? I'm Bryce Johnson, and you can unpack that. For more, go to thesportsdevotional.com.
And we welcome you back as we get set for action here between Seneca and East Newton. East Newton in the road blues with red trim and red numbers. Seneca will be in the home white uniforms with red trim and red numbers. And Darrell, while we have a second, Brant Laughlin won his state championship match. So congratulations to him. Seneca still has one wrestler left, and Jace Renfro at 190 with a chance to win a state title.
It's going to be close. I'm not for sure exactly they can get it done, but they'll be close. They've had a good year all year long.
Right now, Seneca in second place to Odessa. Odessa 130.5 points. Seneca 123.5 points. And it's a Seneca wrestler versus an Odessa wrestler. So be interesting to see what happens in that final match. That will be happening sometime here during the game. We just don't know. And it should be here sometime soon because Laughlin was at 144, and that was about 10 minutes ago. So you got to think probably here in the next 10 minutes you'll be able to hear if Jace Renfro was able to win a state title. Laughlin back-to-back championships for him, and he's only a junior. So
yeah, good wrestler. Wrestling family, too.
Crow will jump for Seneca, and Youngblood will jump for East Newton as the tip is won by Seneca. The one change in the starting lineup for Seneca is that Thomas Adkins started for Seneca instead of Blake McKinney. Seneca with the tip. Adkins, top of the key. He's going to drive. Little floater in the lane is no good. And Darrell, it seems like he's building some confidence of his own because I think he led Seneca in scoring last game with 11. And he's really the one that started that comeback versus Lighthouse by having a 4-point play. As that jumper is good. Was it 10? Youngblood. Caden Youngblood with the jumper.
Right. Yeah. These kids will get confidence because they're playing, they're a bunch of freshmen, sophomores. They're playing against seniors out there. And so they're going to get more confident as the years go by.
And Sherwood was very aggressive in the matchup, and that's a travel on the play by Sherwood, 51 seconds in. But Sherwood has become a lot more aggressive these last couple of games.
Well, the skinny little snot can find the cracks and crevices and get the ball up just like that. He got close to getting there, but he did drag that pivot foot.
Noah Ball gets it down low to Youngblood, kicks it back around to Barrett. Actually, Kenny Barrett started here instead of somebody else. I'm not sure who. Slipping.
Bales was supposed to start.
Okay. Is that jumper no good? And Darrell, this is what kills Seneca sometimes is those second and third chance opportunities. Seneca catches a break there on a missed layup by Caden Cole.
Yeah, that was a tough reverse layup right there. But let's see. Let him have one offensive rebound. Let's limit those.
The ball is poked out by Cole, working 2-on-1. Maneuvers, and he gets the layup to fall. 4-0 East Newton. 6:15 to go here in the first quarter. Little bit of pressure here by Youngblood.
Yeah, a little token pressure, a little man-to-man.
And, Darrell, I have a second half to congratulate Caden Youngblood because in their game against Hollister, he crossed the 1,000-point threshold.
Yeah, that's always a mark for a good kid. He's been a good basketball player for many years for East Newton.
And like we said, he has kind of taken his time, taking his dues. The saw ball hits the three for Seneca. All these kids on East Newton have paid their dues on the JV level and are now getting their varsity starts.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It's in the right corner. Youngblood going to try and answer with a three of his own. No good. Offensive rebound. Kick back out. Youngblood again. Does not miss the second time.
You don't want to give him two chances.
7-3 East Newton, 5:20 to go here in the first quarter. Sherwood with it for the Indians. Being guarded by Youngblood. He drives by, gets double teamed, back out to Ball. Ball top of the key three, and that's good. Saw Ball, you give him a little bit of space, Darrell, and he's going to fire as Coach Fields calls the timeout. For East Newton, it's 7-6 Patriots, 5:04 to go here in the first quarter.
Access Family Care serves all of your health care needs, from behavioral health to dental services to primary medical needs. AccessFamilyCare.org, Women's Health, OBGYN services. AccessFamilyCare.org, with locations across Southwest Missouri. AccessFamilyCare.org. Quality, convenient health care. Access Family Care Medical and Dental Clinics. Building relationships, providing great care.
And we welcome you back. 5:04 to go here in the first quarter. East Newton has a 7-6 lead. And, Dale, you and I were talking off air about this, but, you know, Coach Fields calls a quick timeout because he was probably like, are you guys going to guard or not?
Mm-hmm.
Because Saul Ball had 2 wide open threes.
Well, you come in here and you're playing a team that only has 1 win, and you want to – here they are. Sometimes they just want to go through the motions instead of play basketball the way they're supposed to play.
The left wing 3 is no good. Over the back call on, I believe, that's Braden Van Loo.
Yeah.
His team's first, as he checked in during that dead ball.
A little more of a token pressure here, Ben. We got a little full court man-to-man. They may come off and try to trap. You never know.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to trap at the timeline, and there they were successful. Cole with it left wing side. Kicks it to Van Loo, and Van Loo either stepped on the end line or shuffled his feet.
Yeah, he was on the end line.
Sponsors here this evening: Newmac Electric, British Pharmacy, Prelude Maintenance Center, Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, and Zach's Car Wash. Seneca gets it into Sherwood, and once again, Darryl, you know, man pressure, but they're trying to trap near that timeline.
Yeah, here comes the trap. Straight up. There it is.
And the ball is stolen by Youngblood. Nobody guards Youngblood, kicks it out to Cole. With the left wing side, dump it down low. Nice maneuver in the lane by Youngblood. He's got 7 of the 9 for East Newton.
He's tough down inside. He's got all the little moves and stuff. You don't want to give him the ball that deep.
Once again, Sherwood trying to break through that press. Yeah. Gets it to Crow. Crow drives and he kisses it up and in. Good job there by Brenton Crow. Kind of a one-man press break, Darryl.
Yes.
Because on the other end, the 3 no good for Youngblood. And Stedman comes out of it working one-on-one, and the shot is blocked out of bounds. It will stay with Seneca as Hayden Mosier checks in for the Indians. Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home, Big Nickel, Missouri Southern State University, Prairie Top Chiropractic, Mid-America Specialty Markets, Dairy Queen of Seneca, First Community Bank, Cedar Lane Farm and Garden, Chapman Sawmill, and Hardwood Lumber sponsoring the broadcast. Looked like a good block to me, Darryl. Do you think they maybe got body?
Well,
some of the Seneca fans were thinking there was a foul.
Stedman comes off with his arm on the kid, and it looks, I think, worse than it was.
Mosier with it for Seneca, right wing side to Ball. Trying to get it to Stedman, and it's too tall. Stedman listed at 5'11", and I think he'd have to be about 6'3" to grab that.
Yeah, you kind of wish he could have got that one. Someone needs to stretch him out with a rolling pin. But
and Darryl, you know, exciting news if you're an East Newton fan watching this game. Next Thursday, and if they're lucky enough to get to Saturday, we'll have coverage of the East Newton games over at Districts as Youngblood misses the first one. Left wing offensive rebound, put back 3 no good. Another fight, an offensive rebound, and now Van Loo with it. Van Loo going to pop a 3, and that one's good. Third time is the charm here for East Newton.
The offensive rebounds is what makes it tough.
Sherwood with it for Seneca. Picks up his dribble near the timeline, gets it to Ball. Ball, free throw line jumper. Did not see Cole in the backcourt near him. But, Darryl, like we were saying, if you're an East Newton fan, you'll be able to listen or watch. If you decide to watch on Misha TV, as Sherwood misses the layup to the East Newton games next Thursday and Saturday if they're lucky enough to advance.
Yeah, I think KNEO Radio is covering them. We'll have all the action for you.
As Darryl and I will be in Nevada, we'll be covering Seneca Tuesday and then East Newton on Thursday as it's out of bounds off of East Newton. 2:07 to go here in the first quarter. East Newton up 12-8. And Darryl, you know, East Newton has a good student section here. Seneca doesn't really have one, period. But, you know, sometimes, A, it's the last game of the regular season. B, it's a team you should win. Do you think sometimes just, you know, teams think, hey, we should win, and they come out a little bit lackadaisical as Youngblood gets the bucket and the foul. As now it seems like things are cooking for East Newton, but, just come out a little lackadaisical thinking you can walk off the bus and pick up a victory.
That's what it looks like to me. I'm pretty sure, Kyle called timeout and let his boys know that. A little token pressure here, a little lackadaisical on the ball movement here. Seneca, you got to make sharper and quicker passes than that.
Youngblood can't hit the free throw. Ball tipped out of bounds off of Hayden Mosier. So East Newton gets the ball back. 1:53 to go here in the first quarter as Caden Cole inbound.
You got the bound part.
And now Youngblood will hit another three. Youngblood has, they have 17 points, and he has 12 of them as a timeout by Seneca with 1:49 to go here in the first quarter on the KNEO Sports Network.
Americans have a big healthcare problem. Over 100 million citizens carry medical debt while spending on overpriced and complicated health insurance. As Christians, we don't have to pay for a broken system. Christian Healthcare Ministries is a faith-based alternative to health insurance at half the cost. Plus, you can enroll at any time. Stand up to insurance and join CHM today.
Locally owned, operated, and here for you. Check out the new face of the Neosho Daily News, covering Newton County, highlighting area residents, businesses, school news, sports, and more. Find us on Facebook at Neosho Daily News or call 417-451-1520. Go get 'em, Indians!
And we welcome you back. East Newton up 17-8, 1:49 to go here in the first quarter. To keep up on the latest Seneca broadcast ball game schedule, sure to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/KNEO Radio. Follow us on X, KNEO 917 Sports, as Crow inbounds for the Indians. Seneca will be at Nevada next Tuesday night in district play. We'll have that broadcast for you. However, that will be an audio-only broadcast from Nevada. Thomas Adkins, Rush Crane in for the Indians. He was trying to get it to Rush Crane, and a steal for East Newton. Van Loo in the corner. Nobody guards him. And the three rattles out, and a good box out there by Thomas Adkins, who has it poked away from him. And now it's a 2-on-1. As good job getting back, but now down low. Little jumper in the lane is no good. Offensive rebound for Ball. Work it around, and a foul on Seneca. It's only their first team foul. Did you?
Mosier.
Actually, they say it's the second team foul on Seneca. I somehow missed a foul there. Mosier picks up his first. Youngblood off the inbound is no good. Mosier the rebound. Mosier slows things down, gets it back to Sherwood. Sherwood gonna step into a three, no good. Crane fighting for the rebound, but it goes to East Newton. 50 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Youngblood, he's already got 12 in the contest as the ball is out of bounds. People's Bank of Seneca, Crowder College, Christian Healthcare Ministries, Seneca School District, all sponsoring the broadcast. Crota inbounds for Seneca. And once again, Darryl, they're going to try and trap right around that half-court line.
Yeah, they'll come back and trap. Here they come.
And now they back out of it. See if Seneca goes for one shot here to end the quarter. Ball thrown away, or was it tipped out? They said it was tipped out.
Yeah.
And Darryl, I think you and I were talking. Jason Cole, I think he was the Aurora head coach, girls basketball coach the last couple of years because his daughter played for them and was a very good basketball player. And I think Caden Cole, this is probably his son, so he's back here in East Newton. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's right.
They had a house over there somewhere.
Because he was the East Newton girls coach 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah.
But don't quote me on that. This is just me, spouting off a little bit on what I think.
Yeah. I know. I think you're correct.
Sherwood with it for Seneca. Gets it to Crow. Under 20 seconds to go here in the quarter. Sherwood, top of the key to Atkins, and the ball is tipped and stolen. As Cole going to go up, right-handed layup is up and in. A big quarter here for East Newton, and see if Seneca gets a shot off to end the quarter. As Crow will get off the half-court heave. It would count if it went, but it does not go to end the first quarter. At the end of one, it is East Newton 19 and Seneca 8.
I'm Mark Taylor, General Manager of KNEO Radio and the CEO of the Sky High and Seneca Indians Broadcasting Network. As we bring you these high school sports broadcasts each week, there are additional hours and behind-the-scenes work that has to be done to bring you this broadcast. And there's more and more equipment needed with the expansion of the internet or radio broadcast equipment, social media, plus there's fees, announcer costs. It all can add up. If you're a business, we could use your sponsorship. And if not, we are a non-for-profit broadcaster, so your gift is tax deductible. With less sponsors, we have to cut back on how many games or events done, and if that number drops too low, then we have to make other changes. So we would appreciate and look forward to the opportunity to get your business, church, or yourself involved. Contact us to find out more by calling 417-451-5636 or go to kneo.org and contact us there. We will follow up.
And we welcome you back as we get set for the second quarter. It will be East Newton basketball. And Darryl, it's kind of amusing to think about, but I don't think we had a jump ball that entire first quarter.
No, I mean, it's boys. You usually don't get as many jump ball jumps
on the boys' side.
On the boys' side, yeah.
East Newton ball here going right to left across your computer screen. Southwest Missouri Bank, Neosho Daily News, Marine Center Incorporated, Community Bank and Trust, all sponsoring the broadcast. Youngblood had 12 of the 19 for the Patriots there in the first quarter as a walk on East Newton. Other sponsors here today: Four State Sports Report, Missouri Farm Bureau Agent Josh Dotson, the Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce, Aldo Springs Church of Christ, and CareNet Pregnancy Center. Sherwood with it for the Indians.
This ain't man-to-man now. It's like a 1-2-2.
Seneca gets it across the timeline with Mosier, picks up his dribble, back to Sherwood. Trying to dump it to Crow, and that was a little bit of a lob of a pass, and Van Loo read it, couldn't dunk the basketball, gets it back, and then Ball steals it away.
Yeah, he
Seneca
won it.
Trying to get it down low to Crane. Crane bobbles it, and Van Loo gets it back.
That looked like a bunch of pinball.
It's now Ball for East Newton, swings it around, little jumper, no good. And it's kicked and scrummed around, and East Newton somehow got it. Now Crow tips it to Hayden Mosier. Man, like you said, a pinball here.
It looks like a pinball machine.
As Ball has 2 threes for the Indians. He hit those pretty early. Crow has a little jumper, but it's been a while since Seneca has scored. And, Darryl, that's one of those. That's not a bad decision other than the fact that you're lofting it in there instead of zipping it in there.
Yeah, the pass is too
light,
too slow.
Too soft, yeah.
Yeah, too slow. It's a good look. It's a good thought, but.
Yeah, and once again, that's just freshmen not knowing those things.
Yeah.
Left wing side, Ball with it, top of the key to Cole. Free throw line to Youngblood. His jumper's good. Youngblood is a dangerous player for this East Newton squad.
Yeah, here we go, the little 1-2-2 trap. A little trap there, too.
Sherwood with it for the Indians near that timeline. He gets it to Mosier. Free throw line to Crow. Crow drives and is fouled on the way up. So he will be going to the free throw line. This is really Seneca's first chance at points since about the 3-minute mark of the first quarter. It was 8-7, and since that point, it's a 15-0 run for East Newton.
Still.
It's Blake McKinney in for Seneca, Lyndon Stedman in for Seneca, Kenny Barrett in for East Newton. Looks like Seneca may be coming with a zone out of the free throw as Crow can't hit either.
Well, they've been in zone all night. So still the 2-3 zone.
Right wing side. I believe that's Barrett with it. No, that was Ball. He plays catch with Cole. Ball, a little floater in the lane, is up and in. Gets his name in the score sheet.
Yeah, penetrate. Little diamond press.
Ball with it. Got to get it across the timeline here. Gets it to Stedman. Nice job maneuvering and gets the bucket. Maybe a little bit of a dangerous pass, but it worked out for the Indians.
Yeah, kind of the backside East Newton kind of fell asleep that time.
Youngblood with it. Trying to get it down low. It's tipped around. That wasn't a bad move defensively by Sherwood. Just couldn't grab the basketball. So they work it around to Ball. Now top of the key to Cole. Left corner. Youngblood with it. So left wing side. 3 is good for Caden Cole. If he's anything like his sister, he's a pretty good basketball player.
Yeah, come from a good basketball family.
4:40 to go here in the first half. Once again, Seneca's got to get across the timeline, and it's out of bounds off of East Newton. So Seneca, man, looks like Lyndon Stedman will inbound for the Indians. So get it in the backcourt to Sherwood. Sherwood gets it back in the front court. They are trying to trap
still in
near that timeline. Gets it to Crow. Crow, right wing side, back to Sherwood. Down low, Crow is blocked, and it's out of bounds. It will stay with Seneca.
They're still in that 1-2-2 zone. Look like try to stretch it up and trap when they can.
As in for East Newton is Braden Van Loo. As he will check in for Kenny Barrett. Seneca inbound right baseline with Sherwood. Gets it into Blake McKinney. McKinney works it to Stedman.
Man-to-man out of the baseline, out of bounds.
Sherwood now has it for the Indians. It's a screen set. Gets it to Ball. Ball hit those 2 threes to start the contest, but he's been quiet since. Sherwood with the basketball here for Seneca. He drives, trying to bank it in, and he does.
Tough shot. Holy cow. Tough shot.
Off the very top of the backboard, rolls around and falls in. Youngblood hits the jumper. 3:40 to go here in the first half. Sherwood gets it in the front court to Crow. Down low to Stedman. Nice pass to, Stedman is the one that got the pass from McKinney. It's only the second team foul on East Newton in the half. First here in the second quarter. Oh, it's the second? Did I miss another foul? It's the first on Noah Ball. I don't understand how they say that's the second team foul because I only have one. It's been they've let him play, and there really hasn't been that much physical contact, Darryl.
No, not much. I mean, they're, like I said, East Newton plays good defense, and they're in a good defensive position.
This Ball almost lost it, got it back. Looking for a screen, gets a screen, looking for the pick and roll with Crow. Nobody stops Ball, and he gets the bucket. And somebody fell asleep there for East Newton.
Well, somebody thought they was switching, and they didn't switch.
It's Cole, or Youngblood, the 3 no good, and actually goes behind the backboard. It didn't hit the stanchion, but anytime it goes behind the backboard, it's a dead ball.
Yeah.
As I think Kenny Barrett checks back in for East Newton.
Timeout for Seneca.
2:55 to go here in the first half on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
People's Bank of Seneca. We care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. PeoplesBankOfSeneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians!
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is, better health, better you.
And we welcome you back. 2:55 to go here in the first half. East Newton up 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, we got a football score.
Seneca to inbound with Brenton Crow. Crow gets it into Sherwood, and that's a dangerous place to inbounds the basketball.
Got it back to Crow.
Gets it to Ball. Got to watch behind you, and he's able to get it into the front court. Sherwood gets trapped, tries to break through that trap to Crow. Ball works it back out. Crow and Sherwood were both in the area. Crow comes away with it for the Indians. So he's working against Ball. Now to Sherwood. Gets a screen set. Pick and roll, Darrell. Left-handed layup, no good for Crow. A rebound goes to East Newton.
Thought he had a little bit of something there, but...
Yeah, I was going to say, that was a good look. Just couldn't get it to fall.
Yeah. Couldn't get it off, or somebody got it.
Youngblood in the corner. Is this still zone here, Darrell?
No, yeah, it's 2-3 zone. I don't know why East Newton is not trying to find something in the middle, but maybe they will to get things set up. There's Youngblood right there in the middle.
Kicks it out to Van Loo. Yeah. His three rims out. A rebound to Stedman.
Okay. All right, we got a rebound. Let's go. Let's go score.
As Sherwood with it for the Indians.
Let's see if we can run something.
McKinney, right-handed layup. Oh, that was a good look, and then McKinney picks up a foul.
Yeah, frustration foul.
His first, team's first here. I mean, Seneca did everything right there except get a bucket.
Ran the pick on the backside off the wing on the high post.
1:30 to go here in the first half. East Newton up 28-14. With it for the Patriots is Ball. Working right wing side to Cole. Youngblood, I say, only has 4 points in the quarter, but, you know, he's got 16 in the game. Maybe 14, if I can do my math right. Youngblood fakes the three, drives the lane, tries to put it up, no good, but an offensive rebound for Barrett, and Barrett's fouled. Second team foul on Seneca. See who it's on. Who do you think it was on?
I thought it was Stedman, but it may not have been. I don't know.
They called it on McKinney. His second. 2 free throws coming here for Barrett.
There's a couple of them down there you could have called it on.
But, he misses the first one, Darrell. That's been the one bugaboo here today. They've only shot 2 free throws, but they've missed both of them.
Well, it's just offensive rebounds. East Newton is getting the offensive rebounds down low. And
there you go again. They're going to call an over the back on Youngblood, but that's another one of those where they're fighting for that offensive rebound.
They fight for the offensive rebound. They're not in foul trouble at all. And like I said, Seneca is blocking out seniors.
Right, and they're, a senior reads a pass, and a nice pass down low, and unfortunately they can't get the layup. Then the layup is up and in for Van Loo, but down on the floor for East Newton. Hit his head, I believe, was Caden Cole.
Yeah, I think Cole.
He fell hard. I think he got the wind knocked out of him because it looked like He fell hard.
Yeah, he didn't want to come down. He's the one that he got the pass from Youngblood, but then kicked it over for a nice layup on the backside.
So Seneca ball here as Cole is going to be okay. And with how hard he fell, it would not surprise me if he knocked the wind out of himself.
Yeah.
I've had that happen. That is not fun.
No. That's not fun.
Crota inbound for the Indians, down 30-14.
He's having a hard time.
And Seneca calls a timeout.
People's Bank of Seneca. We care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. PeoplesBankOfSeneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians.
And we welcome you back. 44.5 seconds to go here in the first half of play. Community Bank and Trust, proudly serving our customers for the past 140 years. Visit their branch at 1102 South Cherokee for all your banking needs. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, proud sponsor of the Seneca Indians. And everyone at the Neosho Daily News wish the Seneca Indians good luck. It's Seneca basketball here after Crow had to call that timeout.
Let's see if we can set a pick or something, break.
So get it into Atkins. Atkins gets it to Sherwood. Sherwood gets it to Ball. You're working 2-on-1. 15-footer, no good. But it's tipped right to Thomas Atkins. Back to Ball. Good job there getting the offensive rebound for Seneca. Sherwood drives, kicks it to Ball. And Key and Crow are not on the same page.
Well,
Stedman able to save it, though. Good job there by Lyndon Stedman on the hustle.
It was, but I think it was tipped by Youngblood. I thought it was, but who knows. Double pick up top.
Sherwood going to drive the lane. Nice maneuvering. That's not bad defense. That's just better offense by Sherwood.
That tough shot.
Youngblood 3 will count, and that's good. To end the first half as Caden Youngblood continues to show why he's such a good basketball player. At the end of the first half, it is East Newton 33 and Seneca 16. Halftime show sponsored by Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. After this break on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
Have you heard of virtue signaling? It's when someone snaps a picture of themselves doing something that seems helpful or virtuous, but it's really just used to make them look good on social media.
Yes, I'm up to 500 likes.
You know, a lot of people think they might get into heaven by convincing God that they've done virtuous things. Billy Graham knew that plan would be futile.
The Bible plainly says you can't go to heaven by works.
So, how do you get to heaven? By asking Jesus Christ to forgive your sins and surrendering your life to Him.
That's why Christ went to the cross and paid the penalty and the price of my sins and gave to me eternal life. It is the Lord Jesus Christ's death on the cross and His resurrection that saves us from our sins.
We'd love to tell you more about God's plan for you and how you can have a personal relationship with His Son, Jesus Christ. Learn more at findpeacewithgod.net. We're the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
People's Bank of Seneca. We care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. PeoplesBankOfSeneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians!
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is Better Health, Better You.
Missourians know we've got their back. For 75 years, they've turned to Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance for dependable, personalized life insurance coverage. That's 75 years protecting families and the lives they've built. For small-town values and big-time protection, call Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance. We've got Missouri covered.
I am Josh Dotson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
The Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce is an organization that exists to make Southwest Missouri a better place to live. That is why they are proud supporters of high school athletics. They understand that the life lessons learned from sporting competition teaches responsibility and discipline and makes our student athletes better citizens for tomorrow. Learn more about local area events online at neoshocc.com. Proud supporters of local school athletics.
And we welcome you back. We're here at the halftime show sponsored by Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. East Newton has a 33-16 lead, and Darryl, it's been the Caden Youngblood show. He's outscored Seneca by himself. He's got 19, and he's kind of proving why he's one of the better players in the Big Eight.
He is. I mean, what is he, 6'2"? I mean, he can – anybody we have, he can just go right over the top of and shoot, go over the top and rebound. He can jump. He's just been a good athlete, for the last 4 years.
He's paid his dues is the other thing, we talk about. East Newton, Kyle's going to, if you're good enough to play, you'll play. But,
right.
You pay your dues and you're playing some of these tougher, upperclassmen that maybe these Seneca guys aren't getting except for, varsity action.
Right.
They're doing it in practice. Seneca's having to do it in games.
Yeah, exactly. And he's done it. He scored 1,000 points, so he's probably got some time as a freshman, and getting in the system and knowing exactly what to do. And he's figured out what he can do and what he can't do. And yeah, he's just a good athlete. He can jump out of the gym, and he's got good up. He just got good presence around him of what he needs to do.
For Seneca, Saul Ball with 8 and Derek Sherwood with 4. Saul hit a couple threes there in the first quarter, and if you leave him wide open, he's going to be able to hit them.
Well, okay, East Newton lost him a couple times.
It's very easy to do. He's listed.
Yeah.
Let me see what he's listed at, because I don't believe it. He's listed at 5'7". He may be lucky to be touching 5'5".
Yeah, I don't know. He's not that big, but East Newton lost him there a couple times early, and he hit the threes, and that's when Coach Field called timeout and kind of said, boys, here's what we're going to do. And, and I think they just came in kind of lackadaisical and think thinking all they had to do is walk on the floor. And Seneca played right with them, and then here the athleticism and the upper level, the strength and all that has shown here the last quarter and a half from East Newton.
You look at Derek Sherwood, he's got 4 points, but those were 2 very tough buckets that he took to the hole.
Oh, it's tough shots. But like I said, Darius, the skinny old snotty, he learns how to use his body down inside to bump and bang and where he can get his shot off. That's what he's learning this year. I mean, he's a freshman. He's going against, kids that are 4 years older than him, stronger, bigger, faster. And he's learning how to get his shot off, and he's making him some tough shots tonight.
Take a timeout, come back with the second half. After this, your halftime show sponsored by Freeman Orthopedics Sports Medicine here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
Cedar Lane Farm and Garden at 143 Cherokee Avenue in Seneca is your local feed dealer and a supporter of Seneca Indian Sports. Offering vet, livestock, and pet products, Cedar Lane also carries a full line of farm and garden supplies. For more information, contact Cedar Farm and Garden on Cherokee Avenue in Seneca today. The number is 417-776-8231. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturday, 8 a.m. through 2 p.m. for your convenience. Go Indians! Huddle Springs Church of Christ is bringing you today's ball game. They're a family-friendly church located just a few miles outside Seneca at 19306 Huddle Springs Road. With Sunday morning and evening worship services as well as midweek services on Wednesdays, check out HuddleSpringsChurchofChrist.org for more information about all the classes and fellowships they offer throughout the week. Huddle Springs Church of Christ, where they say, "We want to go to heaven with you."
Many people have a wrong idea of what a Christian is.
Billy Graham.
They think that if a person is one who prays, or who lives by the golden rule, or who is sincere, or one who goes to church, or one who keeps the 10 Commandments, if you did all that.
But it's really much more than that. He goes on to share what the Bible has to say.
You make a choice. You come to the cross of Christ and you choose Him. And you say, Lord, I'm a sinner. Please forgive me. I'm sorry for my sins. And I come to the cross where you shed your blood for me. And I receive you.
If you want to find out what it means to have a relationship with Jesus Christ, there's someone waiting to talk with you now. Call this number anytime. 855-255-PRAY. That's 855-255-PRAY. We're the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
And we welcome you back as we get set for second half action. Halftime show was sponsored by Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. And just quick note for both East Newton and Seneca fans, Daryl and I will be at the Class 4 District 12 tournament next week. We will be covering both East Newton and Seneca. Seneca will play Tuesday night against Mount Vernon. That's an approximate 7 o'clock tip time. We will have that game an audio-only feed on.
Jace Renfro is now a state champion.
As now my
train of thought. Yeah, we will be there 7 o'clock tip time there.
Yeah, approximate
at Nevada.
At Nevada, that will be an audio-only broadcast on Tuesday night, and then Thursday night. East Newton will be 7 o'clock approximate again. They will play the winner of that Mount Vernon Seneca game. That game will be live on the radio, KNEO 91.7 FM, as well as live video on our website at kneo.org. Seneca gets the ball here to start the second half, going right to left across your computer screen. Down 33-16, and you probably heard it as I lost my train of thought, but as nice layup there for Youngblood. Nice pass by Cole. And now he has 21 on the evening. But Jace Renfro, a state champion. So Seneca sent four guys to, as the ball stolen by Cole. Goes up for the left-handed layup up and in, and a quick timeout by Seneca. But Jace Renfro, state champion. Seneca, they sent 4 to the championship match, right, and 3 of them won.
Came away with 3. They've had a great year this year.
Well, we have a moment.
Take time out, or you want reads?
Yeah, I'm going to do some reads here. If you're interested in supporting the broadcast of Seneca Indian High School sports, we would welcome additional sponsors. Please contact KNEO Radio at 417-451-5636. Visit kneo.org to let us know you'd like to partner with us. Your support helps ensure we continue bringing Seneca Indian sporting events. Thank you, and to keep up on the latest Seneca broadcast ballgame schedule, be sure to like us on Facebook, facebook.com. It's KNEO Radio. Follow us on X at KNEO917 Sports. And Daryl, after basketball is over next week, we have a little bit of a break, but Seneca pool play in the Wyandotte Festival. We'll have a couple games at home. We'll have those for you on March 18th and 19th. And then the following week, the Cassville Tournament, there's some pool play here in Seneca. I believe it's Thursday, Friday. We will only have the Thursday game that week.
Yeah.
But we'll have a couple days of baseball here.
And baseball starts
short. You know, we'll get a week, maybe 2 weeks off, and then you get baseball started. So
take your vacation, Ben, because we got to get to baseball.
So Seneca inbound out of the timeout once again. As that pass was too tall for Thomas Atkins, he's able to get it back. Works it to Sherwood. Sherwood drives the lane, and the right-handed layup is no good.
That's probably the easiest shot he's had down inside.
It almost looks like he made it harder than it needed to be.
Well,
I think he was worried about it getting blocked from behind.
I thought he was going to go off the side. I thought he was going to go reverse layup to use the rim to
help protect it.
Yeah, but he tried to go same side. And
it's down low with it as Van Loo kicks it out to Youngblood. That three no good, but an offensive rebound for Ball. Works it to Cole. Cole, right wing side to Van Loo. Sherwood sagged off a little bit, and now they go down low to Youngblood. Left-handed layup. He misses, gets his own rebound, goes back up strong and gets it in.
Yeah. That's just being
a
taller,
senior.
faster, quicker to the ball. Being a senior.
6:20 to go here in the third quarter. Atkins with it for Seneca, working 1-on-4. Kicks it out to Sherwood. They sag and leave Sherwood alone. He can't get the three to fall. And it goes out of bounds to East Newton. 6:10 and counting to go here in the third quarter. Left wing three is short, but an offensive rebound for Van Loo, and is able to save it to Cole. Now to Youngblood, down low to Van Loo. Back out to Cole. Seneca did a good job collapsing a little bit better that time, but now Cole an open three. That's no good, and it goes off the back of the backboard out of bounds. Newmac Electric, Prater's Pharmacy, Prelude Maintenance Center, Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Zach's Car Wash, Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home, Big Nickel, Missouri Southern State University, and Prairie Top Chiropractic, all sponsoring the broadcast here this evening. 5:45 and counting to go here in regulation. Atkins gets it across the timeline, down low to Ball. Did a good job of pump faking Van Loo, but Van Loo did a better job, Daryl, of waiting him out. As on the other end, left-handed layup up and in. I think that's 15. That's Kenny Barrett.
Pass by Cole. Down inside. And no-look bounce pass inside.
And, Daryl, they have the point totals up for the team title for wrestling. And if that Eli Manley match went another way, Seneca would have had a chance at the state title. As Crow does a good job, blocks the first one, and then they call an offensive foul on Kenny Barrett, his team's first here in the second half. But the final totals, because both Odessa and Seneca do not have any more wrestlers. Odessa 130.5, Seneca 127.5.
Yeah.
So that's the difference.
Well, they knew it was going to come down between those two teams. There's no doubt about that.
4:50 to go here. Down low in the post, Crow working, gets double teamed and gets fouled. So he will go to the free throw line for two. You know, the cheerleaders there kind of psyched me out because I saw the ball miss, and then they started cheering really loudly, and I was like, did I have an optical illusion where the ball went in? So that's the second and personal on Van Loo. As Crow hits the first free throw, one more coming. Mid-America Specialty Markets, Dairy Queen of Seneca, First Community Bank, Cedar Lane Farm and Garden, Chapman Sawmill and Hardwood Lumber. It's Hayden Mosier in for Seneca and for Saul Ball. Second one is good as well. 41-18 for as they work it down low to Van Loo. He kind of bobbled it there for a second, Darrell, but then got it.
Kind of a hard bounce pass that came up on him, but he got it in control.
Sherwood with it for the Indians. Works it to Mosier. Now to Atkins, top of the key.
Straight man-to-man.
Atkins working hard down low, gets double teamed and did not see Caden Cole coming with the double team.
There's your backside help right there.
As Cole drives to the lane and they call a blocking foul on Sherwood. Cole gets the bucket to fall.
I don't think it's Sherwood. I believe it's Crow down inside.
Oh, I thought they were going to call because Sherwood was the one that flopped.
Let's find out. It may be. It could have been. No.
They do call it on Brenton Crow, his first, team's first. But I thought it was Sherwood that flopped, so maybe they said Crow hit him on the arm on the way up.
You know, it was should have been pretty. I think it had been a good no call. Yes.
4:10 to go here, third quarter. East Newton up. Sherwood with it for the Indians.
I think East Newton's trying to get to that 30 mark for the
fast clock in the fourth quarter as Crow has the ball stolen away by Van Loo. Van Loo drives, left-handed layup no good, and a rebound for Crow for Seneca. That was a tough take for East Newton. Sherwood loses it from behind, and bodies go everywhere. It's Cole now going on the other way and loses it on the way up, and they're just going to say it's out of bounds to East Newton with 3:39 to go here. People's Bank of Seneca, Crowder College, Christian Healthcare Ministry, Seneca School District, Southwest Missouri Bank, Neosho Daily News, Marine Center Incorporated, Community Bank and Trust, sponsoring the broadcast. Is that a 14? Which I believe that's Wesley Youngman. In as well as 32 is Boone Johnson. And a traveling violation on East Newton, and they're going to call a timeout. 3:36 to go here in the third quarter on the KNEO Seneca Indian Sports Network.
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is Better Health, Better You.
Looking for a checking account with no hassles and no hidden fees? First Community Bank has you covered with our free checking account. Open yours today with just $50 and enjoy no monthly service charge, no minimum balance requirement, and access to free bill pay and First Link internet banking. Plus, get a free ATM card and a MasterCard debit card, subject to approval. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
And we welcome you back as 3:30 to go here. Third quarter, East Newton is up. Sherwood with the basketball for Seneca. Mosier with it. Mosier drives, and he gets the layup to fall.
Good take.
And Darrell, after Jace Renfro won that state title, you know, you have 3 state champions and a state runner-up. I think all 4 of those kids, congratulations to them. And then you have, you know, congratulations to all 9 that even got to state.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it was good. They've had a good year, and they knew it was going to be tough at state, and they knew, you know, it's just what it is. There's a bunch of teams up there that's really close. And I think they fought hard all the way through.
And I think I remember talking with Coach Sill, you know, during football season, how he was talking about right corner 3 is no good. Putback is up and in for Kenny Barrett. But, you know, I think I remembered him talking about during football season about how it was going to come down to them in Odessa. As the take by Sherwood, no good, gets his own rebound, kicks it back out to Crow. Crow driving the lane, and he's fouled. As third team foul on East Newton. I didn't see what number it was. It's the second
12,
on Barrett.
No, 15?
Yeah.
Okay.
But, you know,
Maybe
Coach
just-
Still's been around a long time. He kind of knew what he was expecting if he thinks, you know, in October, November that it's going to come down to Odessa.
Yeah. Yeah, they all knew it. Everybody knew it. They knew they had the most quality. Those two teams was going to be neck and neck, fighting it out for the win. So, you know, but congratulations to Seneca. You know, second place is nothing to sneeze about.
No, second straight year that they've finished second to Odessa. So, you know, unfortunately just couldn't get those extra points that they needed, but second in state is nothing to sneeze at, as, you know, the football team has proven the last couple of years.
Yeah, absolutely.
2:20 to go here in the third quarter, as I think East Newton put their starters back in, as banking in the shot. I say that, and then Wesley Youngman banks in a shot. Seneca with the basketball in the front court here. Little floater is kissed in by Brenton Crow. As Crow has 6 of the 8 for Seneca here in the quarter. 1:50 and counting to go here in the third quarter. Dump it down low to Barrett. Even further down low to Van Loo, and Van Loo is fouled. So he will go to the free throw line for 2. Second team foul. It's Jackson Yoakum checked in 1 point, and he's the one that picked up the foul.
Yeah, he was just a little late getting over there to the help defense from the backside on that zone. But anyway, that's
first free throw is good for Van Loo. One more coming. Four State Sports Report, Missouri Farm Bureau Agent Josh Dotson, the Osceola Chamber of Commerce, Hollow Springs Church of Christ, and CareNet Pregnancy Center sponsoring the broadcast. This Van Loo hits both free throws.
It's one of the rare times of night, isn't it?
Yeah. 52-24. East Newton, 1:35 to go here in the third quarter.
East Newton goes zone this time.
And they get the steal. Van Loo working 1-on-3, and Yoakum kicks it from behind. Unfortunately, the ball hit the end line as Kyler Bales checks in for East Newton. Keep up on the latest Seneca broadcast ball game schedule. Be sure to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/KNEO Radio. Follow us on X, KNEO 917 Sports. So East Newton gets it in, driving the lane, kick it back out. Ball with it, free throw line to Youngman. Kicks it out. Now driving in the lane, and the shot was blocked, but they call a foul on the play as Boone Johnson is the one that will shoot free throws. Said he got him on the arm. Seneca fans disagree. As Crow picks up his second. Team's third as he hits the first free throw. And I've run out of players in my score sheet, so regardless of who scores, it's going to go to Youngman or Johnson if they're not in.
That's all right.
As the second one is no good, but an offensive rebound. The putback is no good for Kenny Barrett, but he'll go to the free throw line for 2.
That was on Kenny, I think 13.
McKinney picks up his third.
Yeah.
Community Bank and Trust, proudly serving our customers for the past 140 years. Visit their branch at 1102 South Cherokee for all your banking needs. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, proud sponsor, Seneca Indians. As the first one is good for Barrett, one more coming. As they're at their 30-point lead now. Second one's good as well. 55-24. East Newton, 1 minute to go here in the third quarter. Sherwood to Yoakum. Back to Sherwood. Playing catch with Yoakum. Now that short corner to McKinney. Back top of the key to Sherwood. Sherwood drives free throw line, trying to dump it down low to McKinney, and it's off of Blake McKinney. Newmac Electric, Prater's Pharmacy, Prolue Maintenance Center, Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Zach's Car Wash, Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home, Big Nickel, Missouri Southern State University, and Prairie Top Chiropractic, sponsoring the broadcast here this evening. So they dump it down low, short corner as Johnson with it. Or that was Kyler Bales, excuse me. Work it back around. Now with it is Ball. Ball, right wing side to Youngman. Back to Ball. Now swings it to Johnson.
Yeah, they're in no hurry.
So they may try for the final shot here of the quarter.
Yeah.
So with it now is Youngman. Youngman fakes the 3. Back to Ball with 5. Seeing Youngman play catch. Ball going to put up the 3 to end the quarter, and that's no good. To end the third quarter of play. At the end of the third quarter, it is East Newton 55 and Seneca 24.
People's Bank of Seneca. We care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. PeoplesBankOfSeneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians!
And we welcome you back, 55-24 East Newton, as we get set for fourth quarter action. I want to thank some of our sponsors: Mid-America Specialty Markets, Dairy Queen of Seneca, First Community Bank, Cedar Lane Farm and Garden, Chapman Sawmill and Hardwood Lumber. And just want to once again remind our fans that Seneca opens up Class 4 District 12 play Tuesday nights. Have that broadcast audio only for you against Mount Vernon. East Newton opens up Thursday against the winner. We'll have that game for you on the radio, KNEO 91.7 FM. As it's Seneca basketball here to start the fourth quarter. Shot no good for Ball. Offensive rebound for Rush Crane, and Rush Crane is fouled. So he'll go to the free throw line for 2. First team foul on East Newton here in the quarter. As Bales picks up his first. That's who you said, right?
I believe so.
15?
No, 20.
20. Oh, different Bales. Kyler Bales.
Kyler Bales.
As Crane misses the first one short.
You got 20 and 21 as Bales.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen 21. I don't know where Ethan.
Yeah. Neither free throw is good for Crane.
I say the Bales boys, but you know I know their dads. There's 2 of them, Chance and Matt. So
Alan McFarland checked in as well to start the fourth quarter. Another one of those seniors for East Newton. He's got the basketball now, kicks it out. Top of the key ball, free throw line. Now down low, work it in the post. A floater no good, but an offensive rebound and putback is up and in for Kenny Barrett. Chance for a three-point play. Tough look there for Barrett, Darryl. As the foul on Rush Crane, his team's first.
Yeah, Barrett just out-muscled Yoakum for the ball down inside, it was tough. And, he just shot it going down, so tough. It was tough look, tough shot.
Oh, they actually called it on Yoakum. I thought they called it on Crane.
Yeah, no.
As the three-point play is completed for Barrett. Is now in for East Newton is Tristan Noon. And so now, Darryl, you got some players from the JV roster and you got some from the varsity roster.
Yeah.
So trying to figure out where I need to locate their number. Could be confusing for the final 5:40.
As long as they keep the 30-point, keep it running, that's what they're wanting. And
As Adkins loses the basketball, ball stolen by Noon and almost stolen back, but East Newton comes away with it still. It's left wing side, Johnson's got it. Right wing side to Noon, now in the right corner. Dump it down low to McFarland. And can't bank it in, and Crane with the rebound. They call a foul on East Newton? They call it on Seneca after the fact.
Who?
It's got to be on Rush Crane.
Huh.
Because that's about all it can be. Well, they call it on Yoakum. How you call that's such a late foul call.
Ben, I couldn't see it. I don't know in that mix. Maybe ref thought he grabbed somebody and shoved him.
Work it down low, kick it back out to Johnson. And the ball tipped out of bounds by East Newton, and it'll go back to Seneca.
Yeah, all worked out anyway.
People's Bank of Seneca, Crowder College, Christian Healthcare Ministry, Seneca School District, Southwest Missouri Bank, Neosho Daily News, Marine Center Incorporated, Community Bank and Trust, all sponsoring the broadcast. And now Seneca throws it back. Other sponsors, 4-State Sports Report, Missouri Farm Bureau Agent Josh Dotson, Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce, Huddle Springs Church of Christ, and CareNet Pregnancy Center. It's East Newton with the basketball. East Newton has the only 3 points of the fourth quarter.
I think Seneca did go man-to-man. Still looks zone just because East Newton's not moving, not picking. They're just staying in the same spot. It kind of looks like zone.
Right wing side. Johnson drives, and he has it stripped by Ball. Yoakum comes away with it and hands it back to Ball. Stone Oiler going to see some time in his final appearance here at Seneca. Work it down low, trying to get it to Stedman, and a foul on East Newton. Second 15, team foul. What number did you say?
I think that's Barrett. I think it's 15. I think.
That'd be his third. Stone Oiler checks in, as well as Hayden Mosier, in for Adkins and Ball. It is the third for Kenny Barrett. Everyone at the Neosho Daily News versus Seneca Indians, good luck. As Mosier inbounds and trying to get it in. Got to get it in the corner to Yoakum. Yeah. Yoakum back to Oiler. Right wing to Mosier. An open three, no good. And it goes out of bounds to East Newton. As in for Seneca is Kyler Hurley. In for East Newton. I can't. That's number 5. Joko Cisse. And in for Seneca as well is Josh Sykes. Daryl, you look at the Seneca team. Hayden Mosier is a junior. Rush Crane's a junior. They're going to be, a whole lot better next year just with all the experience they gained from this year.
Experience, they're, another year, they're bigger, stronger, faster, quicker.
And they'll have had some growth spurts, hopefully, because a lot of them are freshmen, if not sophomores.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they're not done growing. They're just like a bunch of, snotty-nosed brat freshmen. That's what we used to call them, just picking on them a little bit. But, no, they've played hard this year. You can't imagine what they've been up against.
58-24 East Newton, 1:55 to go here in the contest. Oh, and we forgot Stone Oiler, the Lowe's senior for Seneca.
Stone senior, yeah. Nice skip pass from Stone.
No good. Oiler fights for the rebound out of bounds. It will
stay. It's off Bales. Okay. It's off East Newton, so it'll stay.
While we have a moment, 1:35 to go here in the game. Just want to kind of preview next week for you. If you're an East Newton or a Seneca fan, East Newton girls will have for you next Monday evening. 5:30 start time. That game will be on the radio, and then Seneca girls will be at 7 o'clock. And that game will be an audio-only game on our YouTube page. And then Tuesday night, we'll have the Seneca boys audio-only on our YouTube page. Then Thursday night, the East Newton boys will be live on the radio, 91.7 FM, as well as live video on Misha TV. You will have to pay $10 if you want to watch the video feeds next Monday and next Thursday. If the If the East Newton girls win on Monday, Daryl and I will be there on Wednesday for their game against Nevada. But that would be only on Misha TV. That would be a 5:30 start time next Wednesday. So Daryl and I will get to know the Nevada gym very well next week.
I think we're going to be over there for all week long.
East Newton is going to improve to their 20th win of the season, 20-6 overall, 6-2 in Big 8 play. Did you see who made that shot?
Yeah, the senior out there, 20.
McFarland?
Yeah, 33.
McFarland gets the bucket. Seneca can't get the shot to go for Stone Euler. 60-24 is going to be your final score here this evening. The postgame show is sponsored by Crowder College and the Seneca School District after this break on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is Numac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is numac.com or 417-451-1515. Numac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is your touchstone energy partner.
The Seneca R7 School District is proud to support the student athletes and coaches competing in this game. High school activities help students learn life values such as hard work, dedication, and teamwork. The Seneca R7 School District is honored to serve such a great community and wants to thank all the Indian fans for their great support. The Seneca R7 School District. Tradition, pride, class.
A business impact partner of KNEO is ProLube Tire and Auto Center in Neosho. Serving the area since 2001, they're open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. ProLube Tire and Auto Center offers tire and brake repair, as well as transmission service, front-end alignments, and more. Located at 1406 North Business 49 in Neosho. More information 417-526-4984 or online at proluberepair.com.
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is better health, better you.
A proud backer of the Seneca Indians is Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home of Seneca. Located at 1101 Cherokee, they are honored to serve the area with traditional service options including church and graveside services. They also have prearranged funeral plans. For more information, the phone number for Funeral Director Mike Steele at Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home of Seneca is 417-776-2251 or online campbell-biddlecomefh.com.
Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Seneca is the place to go before or after the game. Check out their amazing menu of fan-favorite blizzards like Oreo or cookie dough. Happy hour is daily from 2 to 5 p.m. That means everything you can drink from a straw is half-priced, excluding premium shakes. Don't forget to grab one of their $7 meal deals or their signature stack burgers and top it off with a Misty Slush. The Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Seneca, located at 308 Washington, open daily from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Proud to support the Seneca Indians.
Locally owned, operated, and here for
Mid-America Specialty Markets of Seneca is a supporter of the Seneca Indians, and they're proud to bring you today's game. They provide insurance services for the four-state area, including home, auto, life, and agribusiness. Located at 910 Washington Avenue in Seneca, they are licensed in Missouri, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Kansas. Learn more today at midminsurance.com or call 417-451-9177. Mid-America Specialty Markets. Protecting your business and family is our specialty.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. with ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
Chapman Sawmill and Hardwood Lumber is located at 17402 Kentucky Road in Neosho. They specialize in custom woodworking, wide plank flooring, and custom sawing. They make headboards, dining tables, coffee tables, and even stairs for a staircase. For more information and see some of their work and get pricing, call 417-438-5507.
And we welcome you back for the final time. East Newton wins 60-24. Congratulations to them. 20 wins on the year. That's obviously nothing to sneeze about.
Well, they got a good group going along. They play good, solid, fundamental basketball. And you can see why when you watch them play. The little things, as an ex-coach, when they do the little things correctly, you know that those stretches out. You're going to get 3 or 4 more wins, 5 more wins. Even though you got some good talent, you'll get 4 or 5 more wins just because you're doing things right and correctly. And that's what East Newton does. They did a good job tonight.
Caden Youngblood with 23, Caden Cole with 12, Braden Van Loo with 9. If you're going to win a district championship, obviously Youngblood's going to have to get his, but you're going to have those other guys contribute like they did here this evening.
Oh, yeah, they will. I mean, they move the basketball well. They're going to have to. Down inside, Cole's going to have a big games to handling the basketball. Speed-wise, he's quick, he's fast. They've got a few kids there they can make a run at the district championship.
For Seneca, Saul Ball with 8. He had all 8 in the first half. Brenton Crow with 8. He had 6 of his 8 in the second half. But you just like the growth that you've seen throughout all of these guys. You know, normally you take your lumps in JV games and your lumps in practice against the varsity of your team. Unfortunately for this Seneca team, they've had to take their lumps in games.
It's a learning experience. We talked about it, at the beginning of the year. This is nothing going to be but learning. They're going to class every game, and it was tough on them.
That will do it for the regular season. When we get to the postseason, we will have your coverage live from Nevada. We'll be there all week, as next Monday night is girls action. The East Newton girls will be there Monday night, 5:30 start time. We'll have that broadcast for you live on the radio, KNEO 91.7 FM, as well as live video on kneo.org. That will be a $10 fee for them. And then the Seneca girls play at 7 o'clock. We'll have a live audio-only feed of that contest. Tuesday night, the boys will be on at 7 o'clock, audio-only feed of that contest. East Newton boys start their district Thursday night, 7 o'clock, live on the radio, KNEO 91.7, as well as live video on kneo.org. The post-game show is sponsored by Crowder College and the Seneca School District. For Coach Darrell Harbaugh, Ben Wolcott saying so long from Seneca. We thank you for watching high school basketball here on the KNEO Seneca Indian Sports Network.
This has been a live production of KNEO Sports. This broadcast may not be reproduced or retransmitted without the express written consent of KNEO Sports Network. This has been a sporting outreach of KNEO Sports Network, reaching into communities to make a difference for eternity.